Hey guys, come to bring you another review, and this time it's of the Figma Hulk from Avengers. Let's get started. Straight off, I want to get to the point that I want to admit that in person, the Hulk actually looks a ton better. I know I said I wouldn't, but it does, and I'm just not scared to admit that I made a mistake. This one is actually, it looks very good. I'm pleased. I'm glad I'm wrong. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get started on the review. First off, Hulk does not have app crunch. Figma told us there would be actual app crunch, so there's no visible app crunch, but there is lower torso that manipulates app crunch. So let's get started on that. So as you can see, there's a lower torso piece that manipulates app crunch, so you can do Hulk pretty much crouching down. So as far as articulation, no, there is no real ab crunch, but Hulk is kind of, I guess he didn't want to lose his head. So as usual with Figmas, I'm very bad with the joints, and I think it's because I'm just not used to their different joint system. Also, Hulk seems to be pretty tight, so I just want you guys to know that Hulk's joints are going to be pretty tight, which is good, He rotates left and right. There's swivel here. There is no bicep cut swivel, so there's no rotating it here. There's either going outward or rotating it this way. So just so you guys know, no bicep swivel. Now there's lower forearm swivel though, so just be aware of that. And when coming out of ab crunch, please be careful because your legs will probably fall out. There's a mechanism inside that kind of brushes up against each other, so please be aware of that. As far as legs, goes as far back as this, so you can see it on your Hulk. And he actually does have ankle pivot. It rotates in. It doesn't go out, but it does rotate in. And he has toe pivot. So as you can see from this big joint here, you can rotate it all the way forward. Rotate it all the way back, and it can rotate in. So now you know what your Hulk is capable of. He pretty much doesn't come with a lot. He comes with only one other pair of hands in his stand, like all Figmas. And as you can see, like I said, with the ab crunch, the mechanism pulled it out. So let's rotate that back in. And I wanted you guys to see this because with Figma, their joint systems are a little different, but different enough so that you have to talk about it. Otherwise, you'll be freaking out thinking you broke something. And I don't want that. Now, as far as hands go, now that you said still, Hulk comes with closed fist, open and raised palm. That's pretty much it. And that's why I put one of each on so you can see it. So that's pretty much what he comes with. In the back of him, Hulk has a port for his Figma stand, so you can put it on him. And you could use any Figma stand. Now, the reason why Hulk's head came out earlier is because I was messing around with one of his really cool features. But since Hulk does not come with an alternative face, you have to gently slide his head open. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. No, you can't. But now you can. If you look in here, you can actually move Hulk's eyes around. And this is something that Figma has been doing with all the Avengers that they have. You can move around his eyes. So you can make Hulk cockeyed. You can make him look opposite ways. You can make him look left and right. Hulk doesn't come with alternate faces, but he does come with the ability to look around. And I thought that was pretty cool. Now, as far as face sculpt, I wasn't too happy with it at first, but the Hulk's actually works pretty well here. A lot of people was getting one with bad sculpts and bad paint. Mine's actually is pretty well. So I'm going to say I sit down, I like it. Gonna pop his head back on. One thing I want to do for you guys is compare Hulk to other Hulks. And I know the main thing that people want to know right now is how does it compare to the SHF one? Now, honestly, they're about the same size, different color green, and they don't come with a lot of accessories. The difference is probably the price tag. Figma Hulk retails at 12,000 yen. Meanwhile, he retailed at 9,000 yen. But we all know SHF, no US release. Same thing for him, no US release. So pretty much they're going to range around the same price. Now, in terms of accessories and what you get, you pretty much are going to get the same thing. Extra hands, and with him, you get an extra head. With him, you get moving eyes. That's the real difference. And if you really want to get technical, here is a Marvel Legends Hulk for $20 if you don't want either one. So you have all three of these guys to choose from, right? If you had to break it down, you get the one you like most. If you like SHF Hulk, you get him. If you like Figma Hulk, you get him. He has a butterfly joint, and he can actually rotate his arms. It's on a ball joint. Figma, look at that. Figma Hulk couldn't stand it. So Figma Hulk can rotate left and right. has some ab crunch, and has no bicep swivel. But again, you choose the one you like most. If you like the mechanics for pretty much articulation, this is what you get. If you want one that looks like Hulk Ruffalo, this is the one you get. Don't ask me which one is better. It's all about a choice that you want, not me. Okay, guys? So in case you don't know, this is up to you. Do I like it? Yes. But I was going to get them both anyway. So this is for you to decide, and I'm just letting you guys choose. But in terms of Hulk, this is actually a really nice Hulk. I definitely had my doubts. I definitely doubted Figma, but I will say this. It is a very nice Hulk, just not for the price tag. So if you want, go out and get it. It's still a nice Hulk. If not, that's cool too. No one's going to force you to do it. But you've seen what you can do. Now the choice is yours. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you feel like you need to do. In the meantime, I want to thank you guys for all your lovely support. I do appreciate it. Have a good night.